to redneck snack or laugh. It's too short to be serious. All right, we're doing two parts. We're doing an intro, and then we're doing a review just because I got 2 cookies for my boss. So I got to take them to her, and then I'm going to go to work in my location that I'm currently at. So kind of got to divide things up, and giving away cookies is going to make the box look not as good. I'm having some trouble this morning with the cornbread, the little buttercream dollop that's on top keeps wanting to slide off just because of, I guess they've really changed how they do it. I don't remember them having so much stuff on it. They put like a honey glaze on it now, which makes it kind of slippery. It's adhesive, I would say. Not cohesive, but adhesive. Now it may taste cohesive, but it's adhesive. So we've got 4 different flavors, plus they're doing vanilla sugar this week, but that's not in my box. German chocolate cake is the only returning one I haven't had. Then you got cornbread and Reese's Pieces. I gotta pronounce it right, Reese's Pieces. That is returning as well. And then you've got the new blue monster feet Chips Ahoy. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead post for the thumbnail. Please go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, share, and check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack. And once I post for the thumbnail, we'll move on to the intro, which, you know, is not chronologically together because I got things to do. Anyways, let's take a look at these delicious smelling and probably delicious tasting cookies. Oh, goodness, I hate when it does this, folks. Oh, goodness gracious. I get pissed sometimes. I really do. All right, so that's the cookies. I do want to say one more thing before I go. Thank you, Crumbl. I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Last week, I kind of got snarky in my video. And I said, I don't think Crumbl loves me anymore because they hadn't commented on my videos. But they commented this past week, and then they gave me a free box of cookies. So I really appreciate Crumbl. Again, you didn't have to do that, but you are an amazing company, and I'm ready for this review. And once again, thank you for the cookies. Alrighty, folks, we're gonna do a real quick review on the 4 cookies this week. I ain't got much time. Man, we had some drama this week with this box. The buttercream icing, the dollop didn't want to stay put. If you really care about it all that much, you can go look at the thumbnail and everything, just admire that and everything, because you're not going to get the dollop here. It's going to look like a mess because it melted. It was a warm cookie. Can't complain. We also got Reese's Pieces, which cracked in half. But anyways, the other 2 I'm really excited about, but we're going to go do those last just because, you know, they're a little bit messier. But yeah, we'll start with Reese's Pieces and then we'll go on. So Reese's Pieces is just a peanut butter cookie with Reese's Pieces. So let's go ahead and try it out. Again, there's not anything remarkable about it, but it's got 2 different dynamic peanut butter flavors. It's got that sweet and salty Reese's Pieces flavor, and then it's got your original peanut butter cookie flavor. And a little bit of crunch from the shell. I can't remember what I gave it last time, but again, what I see it as is a 7.5. It's really enjoyable. I wouldn't say it's the perfect cookie, but it does have some good peanut butter flavor. All right, cornbread. This is a fan favorite. This is actually Sawyer Hemsley's favorite. He is the spokesperson / founder of Crumbl. You can see how messy this got. That's not what it usually looks like, but that is, you know, that's just what happens when you got honey glaze and a dollop of buttercream on a hot, well not hot, but very warm cornbread cookie. Either way, it's going to be really good. I've had this probably the third or fourth time I've had this one. I haven't even been trying Crumbl for a year, but you know, this is the messiest it got, which is interesting. It's probably because all the other times it wasn't as warm. So anyways, it's fine. A warm cookie's good. You should just eat it right away if it's warm. That's just my advice. It's just the absolute uniqueness that makes this a powerful cookie. And then that honey and that buttercream just empower it to be something even more special. Without a doubt, one of their best. I am really enjoying it this time. You know, I'm quite tempted just to say it's a 10. I've given it anywhere between a 9 and a 10 before, and I'm going to have to say this time around, just the way I spread everything out. Yeah, if you spread it all out, oh, it's a 10. It is an absolute 10. It's delicious. So now we're going to move on to Blue Monster Feet Chips Ahoy. Got a whole big old Chips Ahoy cookie on here. I think it looked like that at first, but then it fell. But we're going to move the Chips Ahoy aside for now, so as not to kind of distract from the flavor of the cookie as a whole. Now, when I think of Blue Monster or Cookie Monster flavored things, I think of, you know, I think of Oreo in here, and I think of, you know, regular cookie. Now they got regular cookie, but they ain't got Oreo, so I think that's interesting. But part of that, you got to think about just the shortages on Oreo, apparently. So it's harder for them to provide an Oreo cookie in general. So just be happy with what you get, I guess. But we're saying this without trying it, so we gotta try it now. So here we go. It's got many chocolate chips, like a Chips Ahoy cookie. It's a very dense, sweet buttercream icing. There is something missing, and that obviously is Oreo. It is a really good cookie, very sweet, and good hint of chocolate. But this is more just like a Chips Ahoy cookie with buttercream than anything. It is really, really sweet. Some people might not even like this because of that, and I'm going to consider that. I do like it more than the Reese's Pieces, but I definitely wish there was a little bit more Chips Ahoy, some Oreo to give it the full Blue Monster, Cookie Monster vibe. But overall, an 8 out of 10 works for me. And now, this is the most recent cookie that had not been on the menu. You know, it's hard to describe. So this is the most recent cookie I haven't tried. So it goes back to May. So out of all the ones that they haven't brought back, this is the most recent one. So maybe next week or in a few weeks, we'll see Berry Crunch, we'll see Molten Lava, we'll see quite a few of those coming back. And this has a hard time keeping its shape too. But it's a German chocolate cake. It is a chocolate base with, I guess, melted chocolate chips. I don't really know what it has. But then it's got a good thick amount of coconut caramel icing. And it looks absolutely divine. So I'm ready to try it just for you. So here we go. Yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot. Reminds me of the coconut candy that I got from the Dominican Republic. Really good. And I get tempted to say it has a little, there's a little too much influence on it, but the chocolate cookie is so rich that even though they do have a big gob of this on top, it kind of balances out. Again, it's a really sweet cookie, but it's got a good flavor profile of that rich, deep chocolate combined with caramel and coconut flavor. Definitely a very enjoyable cookie, even though the only difference from this and last week's caramel chocolate is the coconut, which does make a significant difference if you ask me. I'd give it an 8.5, maybe. Well, not quite a 9. An 8.5 works. Just is a very dense, very sweet cookie, but I do like it more than the Blue Monster. I like it more than the Reese's Pieces, but you just can't beat Cornbread in a lot of aspects, and that's pretty much one of the reasons why it's Sawyer's favorite, is because it is unique, it is top notch. It's just hard to beat something like that. But I gotta say, pretty good lineup. Once again, I appreciate it, Crumbl. I just free cookies are just something that makes me happy. Of course, just eating regular cookies on a regular basis makes me happy, but I'm very appreciative. So I will see y'all next week, and I'm hearing that it's harder to get leaks, so I won't know what's coming, just like everybody else won't know what's coming. So it is what it is. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this review. Maybe you'll go check out Crumbl's new cookies this week. Maybe you won't, but they did bring back a flavor from way back in May. They have a new flavor. We got some good, and Cornbread's a favorite too. So anyways, I will see y'all around. Yee-hee!